I had never been one for the mainstream. Even in Shibuya, amidst a throng of tourists and urbanites, I hunted the obscure, the esoteric. Rumors spoke of a digital graffiti, something not seen, but experienced. A haunt, they called it. Not a ghost, but a memory embedded into cyberspace. One evening, as neon lights painted distorted reflections on wet cobblestone streets, I chanced upon it. Or maybe it found me. A glitch on the screen of a seemingly out-of-place, old ATM machine nestled between two high-tech stores. I approached, drawn by an odd nostalgia. The screen flashed to a dimly lit room, smoke swirling around, laughter and chatter muffled but discernible. It was a bar from the 20th century. Curiosity piqued, I pressed the enter button. I blinked. Now, I was inside that very bar. People dressed in outfits reminiscent of a bygone era, oblivious to me. I wandered, trying to interact, but I was but a shadow, intangible and unseen. Panic should have hit, but instead, a strange calm settled. I was a ghost in a machine. A bartender, dressed in a crisp white shirt and vest, cleaned a glass, his eyes momentarily connecting with mine. "Lost, are ya?" His voice was deep, carrying hints of amusement. I don't know how I got here," I stammered. "Not many do. You've entered a memory, my friend. Not just any memory, but Shibuya's. She's alive, you know. The city. And she remembers. Why am I here? To see. To experience. To remember. But remember this." He leaned in closer. "You can't stay long. And if you don't find your way out before the memory ends, you might just become one with it." A haunting chill crept up my spine. The bartender pointed to a jukebox. "When the song ends, so does the memory. Find your exit." Frantic, I moved through the bar, searching for a hint, a sign, an escape. I felt the weight of eyes on me, those in the bar now noticing, their smiles fading to expressions of concern and pity. The jukebox tune began to slow, distorting, and in its eerie drag, I heard whispered voices. "He doesn't belong. Keep him. Remember him." In a fit of desperation, I lunged at the ATM screen visible behind the bar, my fingers grazing its cold surface. Suddenly, the world shifted, colors blending and warping. I was back in Shibuya, rain soaking my skin, neon lights piercingly bright. Relief washed over me, but as I looked around, everything was slightly off. Buildings a shade darker, the crowd's faces a tad unfamiliar. Then it hit me. I was in Shibuya, yes, but not my Shibuya. Behind me, the ATM flickered to life, its screen displaying the haunting message. "Thank you for your memory." I had escaped one memory only to be trapped in another. This city, it seemed, was always hungry for more.